Hey folks, it's Sarah the Numbers Queen. This is my very first Facebook live video. Actually, it's pretty much my first live video. Not a lot of people know I'm actually quite shy. So what I thought I'd do is make my life easier by reciting my latest blog that I wrote last night. It's called A Poem for My Critics. I get the impression sometimes that people wish I would shut up, therefore I'm responding with a video. I think it's my 11 nature, a little bit provocative. So please forgive me, I will be reading it out, but hopefully it does bring something different to this article, which actually is really important to me. And just to get myself in the mood, I've got my 11/11 shirt from my friend Tony Riley, which she ordered from a guy in Australia. I've also packed my 30-week-old baby bump Charlie, who will be joining us shortly, perhaps on a future video. And I just want to say this is dedicated to anyone who's ever felt misunderstood, and also thank you hugely much to all my supporters and all my critics, and especially my husband Chris and my amazing son Forrest, who's currently being minded by my mother-in-law, so I can do this video. Yay, the power of a tribe. Well, let's get started. Okay, so all bridge builders attract trolls. This is something I've learned the hard way during my 36 years as a human, charity fundraiser, environmental scientist, mother, and professional psychic in Brisbane. You know, there's this saying by Adlai Stevenson, he who slings mud generally loses ground. And it's a really great image, huh? These days my motto is, if you can't beat your critics, enjoy them. You must be doing something right if it's triggering others that much. People only judge what they don't understand. If you spend enough time with someone, the illusory barriers often dissolve. We're all angels at heart. We just have this weird habit of comparing halos and wingspans instead of working together to heal the planet. I guess that's the fun of having a human mind paired with an infinite soul. No wonder they say that God is a comedian people are too afraid to laugh at. You know, at 31 weeks pregnant and with Forrest walking, I've been so busy. I haven't blogged for 2 months. You know, this is the first time that's happened since I started the site in 2012, which is sarayip.com. But this poem just had to arrive, and it showcases the light and the dark side of being a Master 11 life path, which is my life path, in this lifetime at least, which is called a spiritual messenger. I also call it Don't Shoot the Messenger. And you know, it also shows what it is to be someone who sees 11/11 and really follows that guidance, because it does absolutely totally transform how you are. So let's just say I signed up for double new beginnings this lifetime, and it sure has been an epic adventure. You can find your life path for free using your date of birth on my website. Also got loads of information on why you see 11/11. That's what I study for a living. So yeah, here is a poem for my critics by me and Spirit. Okay, so look, I was inspired to write this after someone criticized my rates again for psychic work, even though I explain them completely openly in my frequently asked questions also on my site. So this poem, it mentions my childhood bullying, my relationship and health struggles, my decision to swap a career, or you know, a conventional job, for numerology and palmistry, and my battles to get married and have kids. Okay, here we go. Whew. You said, my God, what a disgrace. This girl's the wrong color, gender and race. Too thin, too tall, too loud, too gross, and worst of all, she believes in ghosts. I looked in the mirror and said, hey duckling, don't you hang your head. We'll find a way to heal your soul. You're only 8. and deeply whole. You said, "This tramp is going to hell. No man will marry a tainted belle. They'll turn you down for someone else who's kept themselves on the shelf." I breathed your pain and said, "My dancing is no evil thread. I've not done wrong, you judge a teen whose only crime is to be seen." You said, "Stay put, don't quit your work. It's just a hobby with some perks. Who'd pay for that stuff? I don't know. They must be stupid at those shows." I heard your fear and said, "They love me for my heart, not head. I can't go on, this split is dire. I have to be the light and fire." You said, "How greedy and disgusting. Charging for your words is hustling. Don't you know you aren't allowed to break the poverty we've vowed?" I felt your rage and said, "That's not how I can stay well fed. My body aches, I'm dying quick. It's not holier to be sick." You said, "Fine then, be sure to stay in darkness, don't come out to play. It's gross to be too well and wise, you might make others feel inside." I held your grief and said, "We're all here to make a bed. My purpose is to shift the shame from lifetimes of great psychic pain." You said, "Okay, well, as for baby, you can't do that. You're too crazy. People like you don't have kids. They haven't got the strength for it." I ignored your scars and said, "My child knows me. My path he's read. I had my baby in the tub, using only prayers and love. Dear critics, you can't throw me down. I've drunk the poison and come round to knowing that I'm always free. My courage is a golden tree. My core is sweet. I found my zone. There's only music in this home. I wish for you a life of change and battles that are won again. Just know that when you accuse me, you bind yourself eternally. I'm not the pain you need to heal, just someone who no longer kneels to smallest and the tiny ways of people stuck in passion plays. This world, it needs a range of colours, brilliant minds, sisters and brothers. Go into your fear, break down that cave, become a master and heal the slave. 1111 means go now, become the voice, express it loud. Spread the oneness, show them peace. There's enough for all of us to feast. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So look at the end of the blog post, which there's a link. If you just have a look at the description, I've got a range of articles I've written on courage, some meditations, how to stop bullying, how to deal with critics, and stay zen. I've also got bits and bobs on my journey with eating issues, falling pregnant, even just creating an ethical business. So, have a trawl, have fun. If you enjoyed this, please let me know. I'd love to make more videos. And I really enjoy blogging. It's just really a time thing now that I'm about to have 2 kids under like 18 months, which is a bit brave, a bit crazy, a bit 11, really. Look, and I hope that you, find something in this. It's really been quite profound for me to produce this video, and I appreciate everyone who is potentially going to watch it. Thank you so much. I do readings. I am booked out till next year. My husband also does readings. He's absolutely brilliant. I also have my friend Vicky, and look, all their links are in my site if that is something you need a bit sooner. But yeah, just overall, I hope this is the beginning of a beautiful video friendship. And take care. This is Sarah Yip, the Numbers Queen, from sarayip.com in Brisbane, Australia, a very awesome place. Okay, I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye from 1111. Bye-bye from Charlie Bump. Okay.